Hi, welcome to Crafty Little Things. I'm Andrea. Thanks for popping in today. I've got a bit of a long video today because I'm showing you how to make this card and this gift box. I'll show you what's in that in a minute. And the reason I'm here really is because on my last haul video I said that I would give away some Be Happy from Dove Craft. I said I would say how to get hold of them on my Facebook page, which is Crafty Little Paper Things. On Wednesday. Now it's Thursday today. I didn't get it done yesterday. Things been so hectic, and I've been searching for the other bits because I know I had a spare stamp set, and I know I had a spare set of washi tape, and I know I had little gold bees embellishments, but I just cannot find them. I'm destashing and moving house and everything is just in chaos. So I've really searched high and low, and that's why this didn't go live yesterday, because I knew I'd have some time this morning to have one last thorough search, and I just can't find them. So what you will receive, you have to head over to my Facebook page to see what you have to do. So what you receive is a pack of this Be Happy gorgeous paper, which I've used in these two projects, which will follow in the video. So it's absolutely beautiful. It's foiled and glittery, and there's just some gorgeous, there's some shimmery plain back papers. It's just absolutely beautiful, and you'll see it in use in the tutorial video that's obviously coming up now. And what you receive is a pack of those papers, and it's not a massive gift, it's not a massive giveaway. The papers only cost me £1. Each of the components cost me £1, and some of them you haven't got a full set. I've just shared some of my own. So I've included a little 5x5 piece of this gorgeous, this is Kanban, gorgeous sort of matte gold foil. I've included a couple of the little sunflowers that are on this card. I've included some doilies, and I've included some of the gems that I've used on both the card and the gift box. I've included the die set, which is fabulous. You've got the honeycomb, the beehive, which I didn't use, but I've used all the other four on these projects. So, you know, have a look at those. Look at those little honeycomb gold die cuts, the little bee, the Be Happy. I've just noticed that when I stuck this on, I haven't lined it up properly, so the bees everywhere, but I thought, oh, it doesn't matter, it implies like it's flying around, like Flight of the Bumblebee. So yeah, they're really lovely. I mean, this flower is beautiful, very intricate dies, and they're very easy. They just went through the Big Shot once, and they were fab. And then I've also just taken a little piece of doweling. I just snapped it off so it's not quite straight. I didn't want to get sore out. And I've just wrapped some of the 3 different washi tapes that come with the set around, so that you can have a little bit of that to use. So if you wanted to, you could copy these projects with what's there and a bit of Whisper White cardstock. So the card is, you've got a nice layer here of a backing paper, this honeycomb sort of tessellating pattern. I've used some of the gems, this little flower. This wasn't part of it, but I just thought it went nicely with it. I've used the glittery paper there as a background. I've used a strip of the washi tape on the inside of the card. It's just really pretty and cute, and I'll send that. I won't write in it. I'll send that to you as well. And then I've made this little gift box. I've used the honeycomb foil, gold foil here. I haven't even put a sentiment or a tag. I've used the Be Happy washi tape to say Be Happy, and I've used gold foiling, and I've used gems. The top of the box is made in the foiled honeycomb, and the bottom of the box is made in the same paper as this card. So you can either keep this for yourself or you can gift it to somebody. And then instead of tying it up with ribbon or anything, I've just used the washi tape to give me the sentiment and a closure for the box. And the lid just comes off, and inside you can see I've decorated it with a peachy coloured backing paper from this set, which matches the bath fizzer perfectly, I must say. And I've just put a little doily inside, which is why I've put some little doilies inside for you. Now, I made this myself. I think it's peach. No, it's not. It's mango, and it's handmade, and it's all natural ingredients. It's made with sea salt, almond oil, a little bit of coconut butter, sea salt, almond oil, a little bit of coconut butter, and bicarbonate soda. So it should be perfectly. It's made with skin cosmetic grade fragrance oil, so it should be really, really friendly to most skins. But I can't accept responsibility if it does, if there is any reaction, because I'm just going by what I've been told on the packs, that it is safe to use of the fragrances and stuff. So that's it. That's my little giveaway. So if you go to my Facebook page, you'll see how to get your hands on those. And if you want to know how to make them, you will, like I said, you will get enough stuff to make them yourself. If you want to see how to make them, just stick with me and I'll show you the card first and then the box. Okay? Right, so to make the card then, we need a piece of, well, I've got a piece of cardstock that measures 8 by 6 and it's scored at 4 on the long side, and burnished. From the lovely paper stack, I've chosen this gorgeous sort of nondescript background, and that measures 5 7/8 by 4 7/8. Then I've chosen the honey Be Happy Be Beautiful foiled and glittery paper, and that measures 5.5 by 4.5. And then I've got this sort of green for Stampin' Up people who are familiar with Stampin' Up colours. It's like a soft sea foam, and that measures 2.5 by 5.5, and that's going to go there. My little flower is going to be popped just behind there, and then my gems are going to go across the bottom, and I'm going to pop on these die cuts that I used that gold foil for. Okay, and that's it basically. Oh, and then inside I'm going to do the strip of washi tape. So let me start to construct. Simple as this one. So just pop that layer on there. And then the next one. No, I glued the wrong side then. I'm really apologetic about the light because the sun is just coming and going. It's so windy outside and it's blowing the clouds at a terrific rate of knots. And so I've had to sort of try and create some shadow, but at the same time not block out all the light. And bang on cue, there goes my dog barking. I'm sure she just knows when I'm doing something. So I'm just going to stick that on that side, and then the little flower, which is in the kit, I'm going to just position like so. Okay, just to secure it in. You can always stick a glue dot on the back. You can put a bit of Tombow on the back if you want as well, just to keep the little flower head glued on. Probably use a dimensional, but then that might make it stick up a little bit too much. Then the Be Happy is just going to go across there as a sentiment. You see what I mean about the, I don't know if you can see, but the shadows are just getting cast across my hands like you won't believe. You can either put some Tombow on the back of your hand, and wipe it through it, or just do what I do and just, I'm not really applying any pressure. The thing is with Tombow, it can stain your, because it's silicone based, it can come back and stain your card. So that's the outside of the card, and then I thought on the inside what I'm going to do is just this lovely sort of green ferny kind of washi tape. Again, I've put some of this. I know I had another set, it's so annoying. I'm just going to run this down the inside of the card. I'm just going to run it along this edge. It's really pretty. I'm going to get it right up to the edge. And just snip it off. Get it nice and smooth, and then just trim it. Careful not to trim your card as well. And just adds a little something to the inside. And there you go, that's that little card. So I'll be popping that in the giveaway. And now I'm going to make the little box. So for the box, I'll start at the top. No, I'll start at the bottom. I've die cut the little flower from the set and the bee and just one piece of honeycomb. I'm also going to be using the Be Happy washi tape. And then I have a piece of Whisper White cardstock from Stampin' Up, which is 6x6, and a piece which is 5x5. And then for the, let me get all this right, for the inside of the box, I'll do the inside first, no, I'll do the outside first. For the outside of the box, I've got one piece of this green tessellated pattern, like honeycomb pattern, which measures 2 7/8 by 2 7/8, and then I've got 4 pieces of that which measure 1 3/8 by 2 7/8. Then I've got this sort of peachy colour. I've got 2 pieces that measure 2 7/8 by 2 7/8, and 4 pieces that measure 1 3/8 by 2 7/8. And that's for the inside of the box. And then for the outside of the lid, I've got a piece that measures 2 7/8 by 2 7/8 of this foiled honeycomb, and then I've got 4 pieces of 2 7/8 by 7/8 for around the edges of the lid. And then to sort of top the lid off, I've got I'm repeating the honeycomb, and this is 2.5 by 2.5. And then I've got this little foiled bee paper, which is 2 3/8 by 2 3/8. Okay, and that's all you're going to need. So I just need to grab my scoreboard. In fact, my Stampin' Up scoreboard is absolutely buried. And this is the box, so I'm just going to score this at 1.5 all the way round. And then our little bath fizzer fits right in the middle there. And then for the lid, I'm going to score it 1 inch all the way round, but I'm going to pull it the 1/16 of an inch away from the edge. Okay, and that'll just allow me to have a little bit of space for the lid. Right, so now I'm just going to burnish those score lines. Oh, the other thing that you need, sorry, is a doily for the box. Right, so all we do is we've scored all the sides of this. So we just cut up the bottom right corner score line on each side, just as we normally do for any other box. And then I'm going to notch in, and I am going to notch in because I'm going to be sticking DSP over the top. Right, so they're going on the inside. So on the outside then, there's a lot of pieces to put on here. I'm going to put these honeycomb pieces because it's just, again, it's just easy to do before it's all fastened together. And now we can put things together. So just put some glue on the outside tabs. And pop them in. Get your corner nice and square. Batten them down later. If you wanted to just line the inside of your lid as well, you could, you know, the inside edges of your lid, because I'm not doing that, but you could if you wanted to. So I'm just going to press those down with the bone folder. And that's your lid. Do exactly the same for the base. And then I'm just going to pop these little pieces on the insides around the inside of the box. So that'll just take me a second. And my lid didn't check to see if it fits, but it does fit, thank goodness. And then the doily, all I'm going to do is pop that inside, and I'm just going to glue it in the middle. And I'm just going to pop that like so. Just to give a little bit of something extra. And pop that bath bomb in there. How cute is that? And then just stick my lid on. And then I'm going to use, I've got the honeycomb, I've got the bee, and I've got the flower. So I'm just going to stick the bee on here. Just going to use glue. And then I'm going to take my Be Happy washi tape, and I'm going to use that. Just going to pop it underneath. Maybe I should have done it first, but I'm just going to pop that over, and I'm going to use that to just fasten my box up. Instead of using ribbon, instead of using anything else, I'm just going to use that to fasten up my box. And then finally I'm just going to take this little flower, dab it on the back of my hand, and I'm going to pop that there. And then just to finish it off, I'm going to take a couple of gems again, like I did for the card, and I'm just going to stick them. My hands are so sticky. I'm just going to stick them in. My dog is crawling up my leg as I speak. And that's it. A beautiful little box with that little washi tape, that little gift inside. So thanks for joining me, and yeah, go on to my Facebook and you'll get details about how to receive this little gift from me. Just to reiterate, you'll get the little box with the handmade fizzer in it, you'll get a little card from me, and you'll get a pack of the Be Happy paper. If I can find them, you'll get a stamp set and some little golden embellishments, but I've no idea. I just do not know where. Then you'll also get some of the, just a little sheet of the gold foil, the Be Happy dies, a pile of doilies, a couple of the little sunflowers, and then a little stick with, it looks like someone's been nibbling it, it's not just where I snapped it, a little stick with the three washi tapes in it, and a little pack of the gems. So you'll get all of that from me. If you just pop across to Facebook, you'll find my Facebook, which is, I'll put a caption here, but I'll also link it below. You can then see what you have to do. Okay, thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye bye.